If I could go back and talk to my 18-year-old self, you know what I'd say? Money is not the ultimate goal, but understanding it, it'll change your life. And I wish someone would have told me this before I turned 39. This video is for anybody who grew up never learning how money really works. If you're in your 30s, your 40s, or even beyond that, and you feel like you're playing catch up, I've been there. This is the video I wish someone would have made for me. And I'm gonna show you what I learned the hard way so that you don't have to continue to make the same mistakes. The first thing I learned is money is a tool and not a trophy. So if money makes you feel shame, it's because no one taught you how to use it. Growing up, I thought money was either something you chase or something you avoid. No one explained that it was a tool like a hammer or a knife. And what I mean by this is if you use it right, it builds your future. But if you use it wrong, it cuts your dreams down. I made good money in my 20s and 30s, and I still felt broke. That's because I had no budget, I had no savings, and I thought credit cards was basically extra cash. If I had treated money like a partner and not a mystery, I'd be 10 years ahead of where I'm at present day. So it's important to learn how to use your money properly for things such as purchasing assets, investing into the stock market, or even starting a business, which are all things that create more money and build wealth. A budget isn't telling you what you can't do, it's telling your money what it can do. I used to run from budgets. I thought they meant restrictions, no fun, no freedom. But the truth is, a budget is the most empowering document that you'll ever write. I want you to create your own budget, and you can start with the 50-30-20 rule. This is a rule that's pretty simple when it comes to taking control of your money. Basically, 50% of your money needs to be for your fixed expenses, things such as your rent, your mortgage, utility bills, cell phone bill, car payments, car insurance, life insurance, and groceries. 30% is for your wants, things like dining out. If you and your significant other want to go out, you have the money set aside for it. It's for clothing if you need new clothes. It's for travel if you're planning a family vacation or if you want to go on a boys or girls trip. It's for any means of extra entertainment. The last 20% is for savings and debt. Things like an emergency fund, a retirement account, student loan debt, credit card debt. If you just track your spending for the next 30 days, it will open your eyes up dramatically. Budgeting is not a punishment. It's actually permission. You don't have a money problem. You have a mindset that hasn't been updated. Growing up poor doesn't mean that you're doomed. It just means that you were taught survival thinking, not wealth building. I had to literally reprogram years of beliefs. Beliefs such as, I don't deserve wealth. Life will always be hard. I'm just not good with money. Those beliefs, they were actually never mine, but they were inherited. Many people talk about generational curses in regards to addictions, abuse, negative patterns, but don't realize that mindset can be a generational curse as well. I want you to actually write down every belief that you have about money. Then I want you to ask yourself, is this even true? Is this thought, this belief, is it even realistic? Then you need to replace that belief with a belief that aligns with where you're going, not where you've been. Mindset, it's 80% of money. You're not behind. You've just been sold a lifestyle on credit. Nobody taught me how dangerous debt was. What they told me was I should get the car. I should get the credit card. What they didn't tell me was about the worry and stress that would come later. You know, I have a younger brother he's 32, and from my perspective, he's doing really well for himself. He earns around 130 to 150K a year, and he works really hard. And because of how young he is making that much money, I actually respect him for that. You know, he owns his own home. He's single. He has no kids. So definitely, ladies, holla at him if you're single and you're not with the games. But my brother, he actually called me the other day, and he was asking me about what car he should buy because he's basically in the market for a new car. And he brought up a few different vehicles. He brought up the BMW X6. He brought up an Audi Q5 Sportsback. He brought up a Mercedes GLC Coupe. And I immediately was like, neither. You need to get a Jeep or a Honda. And for me, it's not that he can't afford it, but I know his current debt state and where he's trying to go. And I personally don't think it would be smart or wise to purchase a luxury vehicle at this time. Because understand, with a luxury vehicle comes a luxury car payment. It comes with a luxury repair bill if needed. It comes with unnecessary stress while you're trying to pay off debt. I wish I had someone to stop me from making not a bad decision, but just not a good timing decision. Because in due time, making that purchase, it'll be stress-free. I learned things too late. Having a $5,000 credit card can cost you $9,000 plus over time if you're not handled correctly. Interest is what you pay for by not understanding money sooner. What you need to do is you need to use the debt snowball method to pay off your smallest debts first to build momentum. Every dollar you save from a payment is now income that you get to keep. Or use the debt avalanche method and save on interest by paying off high interest rate loans first. Go with whichever one is best for you. Just do something though, because debt, it's not normal. It's actually expensive when silent. Making more doesn't matter if you're still spending all of it. I used to think the next raise, it would basically solve everything, but it didn't, because the problem wasn't my income. This was the biggest problem for me. And I'm not trying to brag, but I was always getting nice raises and bonuses, but I wasn't smart or educated at all when it comes to money, and it led me to falling into traps. 3 income traps that I would fall into constantly was lifestyle creep, which is basically spending more as I earn more. I had no plan for my extra income, and I had no emergency fund, so debt, it constantly came back like a boomerang to me. But what changed for me was I started keeping money, not just making it. I learned that income, it's not wealth. You don't have to fix everything today, but you gotta do something different. The most dangerous phrase I ever believed was, I'll start next month. Not knowing and understanding that I was just hurting myself more by procrastinating. What I wish I knew was you can literally open up a high yield savings account in 10 minutes. You can automate $10 a week into investing. You can learn one financial concept a week on YouTube. Momentum, what it does is it builds confidence, and confidence, it builds results. So stop letting the desire to wait until the perfect time. Let purpose push you now. You need to start small, but start now. You don't need more time. You just need to decide today that today is the day it changes. If I could go back, I wouldn't just chase checks. I'd chase understanding. I'd build habits. I'd own my money story. But since I can't go back, I'm here to help you move forward. If this message spoke to you, I need you to drop a comment that my money chapter starts now. Then I need you to make sure you like and subscribe for more tools, truths, and transformation. So like I always say, let's grow, let's get free, let's rewrite the money story for everyone who never got the manual. Later.